welcome to Yoga Rocks Box. This is David Lurey and I'm Helen Rebel. Today we thought we'd do the interview from a little bit of a different angle. So David, the other day we were talking about Yoga Land.
Yes.
And why it might be not a good idea to live in Yoga Land completely and utterly all the time. So, can you talk a little bit about that?
That's a trick question, Helen. Got me good. I mentioned Yoga Land because I like to have my feet, well, although they're in the air right now, firmly on the earth. And I believe that, almost 8 billion of us have chosen to come into a human existence, to have a human experience. And I find a lot of times that people can easily drift away from the gift of being a human, like having emotions and having farts that smell and all the things that people kind of fade away from when they drift into a land of only meditation and withdrawing themselves from the world. We have chosen to be here to have this really rich experience.
No.
Yes.
And this week, it's been a very nice retreat with David this week. This week you've been talking about koshas.
Mm-hmm.
Now koshas generally can be quite a difficult thing to get a hold of, to be tangible, but I feel you've taught them in a really tangible way. Could you very quickly skip through the koshas and just tell us a tiny bit about each one and the theory behind it?
Sure. We started on day 1, the Annamaya kosha, the physical body where the bones and the muscles can do very fun things like this. So we have our material existence. From there we went into the Pranamaya kosha, where the 72,000 rivers of energy pulse through our body this way, including the chakras. After that we delved into the Manamaya kosha, the mind, which can be a tricky and dangerous place, as we know. After Manamaya kosha yesterday, we explored a bit into Vijnana Maya kosha, the psychic energy or the higher mind consciousness that kind of pulses all around us. Today we really enjoyed the Ananda Maya kosha, the bliss body.
So this is my favourite part, the bliss body. I think
Yes.
that's the easiest
Lower
one
your
in
feet
some
a bit.
ways.
Yes.
To get hold of. And your practice in the last year since we saw you, what have you been working on? Not posturally, I imagine, but...
Yeah, honestly, the deepest part of my practice that's been evolving is gratitude. Like I mentioned at the start of the interview, I'm quite thankful to have a human body and to be alive and to partake in this major transformation that's happening on the planet. And I don't take that for granted. So gratitude has been the biggest shift and induction into my practice.
I think that's really great for everyone to remember to have a lot of gratitude for everything they've got. My final question...
Yes, I hope you're still in the shot.
Yes, my final question from up here is, we hear you have a new website, www.fruitisnotdessert.com. Can you tell us a little bit about why fruit is not dessert?
Well, because in many cultures they try to substitute fruit for dessert because of its natural sugars. But dessert really is something that is a creation of humans, not so much by God. I mean, it's by God, of course, chocolate and baklava and wonderful desserts and things, but there needs to be an extra human touch, and fruit you just pick from the tree and you eat it with the natural sugars, and dessert that's been blessed by a human is something very special.
Well, I hope we've kept you happy this week.
Yes.
We've been trying not to serve fruit as dessert to keep David happy. Okay, that's it from Yoga Rocks Box. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.